You guys are about to see me do the most creative nail set I've ever done. We've got Gilmore Girls on in the background, and now we are ready to get started. It has been 5 full weeks since I did my last set, and there was no lifting, no chipping. So I'd say this nail process definitely passes the test. I start by taking my e-file and my safety carbide bit, both from Amazon, and remove my old color. Also, I'm in shock how well this dust collector works. Look how it's just pulling the dust right in. It is such a game changer, and I can't believe I haven't gotten one sooner. After I remove the color, I debulk a little bit. I take off some of the old builder gel just to make sure it's not too bulky when I do my fill. Did I mention these are my natural nails? Look how long they are. I'm now going in with my sanding band. I just bought a whole pack of 180 grit because I feel they work best for natural nails. I run this over my full nail and debulk a little bit with this sanding band too. And then I go super lightly around my natural nail where there's no builder gel. You don't want to thin out your nail at all. You just want to roughen up the surface a little bit. Let's get into shaping. Getting good at shaping your nails, I feel like, comes with time and practice. So if you feel like you can't get the shape of your nail right, just keep practicing. Now I do a little bit of cuticle work, but I'm not very good at it. Really, you can just do anything to get like the dead cuticle off. I kind of switch up how I do it every time. I make sure my cuticles are pushed back, and I scrub my whole nail with my scrub brush and alcohol to make sure there is no excess dust left on my nail and it's ready for primer. I use Luminary Nail Systems primer and builder gel. I will say I've never tried another brand yet because 1, this has lasted me, and 2, I've heard Luminary's the best, so I've stuck with it. But I do also have a more affordable option linked in my storefront if you want to start out with that. Okay, as you saw, I did a coat of primer on each of my nails, let that dry for a minute, and I'm going in with my base, which is also the builder gel. I paint on a thin layer, make sure it's covering my full nail without getting too close to my cuticles because you don't want any flooding. I take a bigger bead of the same product without curing, drop it near my cuticle, and kind of wiggle it back and forth to the free edge of my nail. I flip my hand over for a few seconds to help the apex form. I also like taking my liner brush to make sure everything is nice and smooth. You can watch this process again. I will show it on a couple more of my nails. And going back, the apex is the highest point of the nail. It's in the middle of the nail and helps create strength and a smooth curve, specifically for long nails like mine. This also definitely comes with time. I still feel like I'm trying to master it. I know we've spent a lot of time on prep, but I quite honestly believe that that is the difference between a nail set that lasts 1 week and that lasts 5 weeks. I've been doing my own nails at home for almost a year and a half now. I have a nails playlist, and you can go back to my very first video of me doing my nails at home. I have seriously come a long way. I just feel so happy I decided to take that step and learn how to do my own nails at home. It's such a fun creative process, and in the end, it truthfully saves you a lot of money. Get excited because here comes the fun part. I'm taking Dewy Limeade and Safari Green along with a little bit of Tokyo Tea and Perfect White, all from D&D Gel. I'm mixing those to create like a matcha latte green. I was actually pretty surprised at how perfect the color came out. I painted 1 coat on my pinky and then went in with my favorite top coat from Amazon. I promise you cannot go wrong with this top coat. It is literally my favorite. Then I'm going in with some Pearl Chrome. This one is from D&D Gel. It was my first time trying it out, and I'm obsessed. I also figured out they sell it on TikTok Shop. I linked it in my showcase for you guys if you want the prettiest Pearl Chrome powder. You guys, today I'm experimenting with like 3 different nail art techniques, styles, whatever they're called, that I have literally never done before. Starting off with a lot of nail charms, I took my rhinestone glue, put little dots around my nail, then dropped these little gold nail charms on, cured that in the light, and then top coated it. For my ring finger, I wanted a nice base color, which is Howdy Neutral. I use it for my base every time. I'm obsessed with it forever and ever. On this nail, we're experimenting with blooming gel. Not gonna lie, blooming gel intimidates me a little bit. I wanted to do a little flower with the blooming gel with a little gold charm in the center. Could have gone better, but it could have gone worse. This was my guinea pig hand where I was just trying everything out for the first time. On my 3rd finger, I did a layer of Howdy Neutral once again. Then I buffed out the nail because I found that's the best way to not have the chrome stick to your full nail when you're doing chrome details. On this nail, I'm experimenting with 3D designs. I've been wanting to do these for so long, and in the end, off camera, I actually made the full nail gold chrome because I was having issues with the chrome sticking on the circle. I don't know what went on with this one because it worked perfectly on my other hand, so you'll see what I mean at the end. On my pointer finger, I wanted a little bit of a gradient and also some texture, so I took my foam sponge, as you saw, put some color on it, patted it onto my nail, cleaned up the edges, and I'm doing a little 3D seashell. This was so fun to make. I definitely should have just used the rhinestone glue to make these. I didn't really need the brush. And I put a gold charm at the bottom. I did do some more Pearl Chrome over the top of this one. I forgot to mention, I always do my Amazon top coat, and after curing, I wipe it with alcohol because that allows the chrome to stick. Onto the last nail, my thumb, I just did a nice coat of the green color and some 3D designs by themselves. I didn't do this exact design on my other hand because I didn't end up loving it as much as I thought I would. But guys, I literally did not really have an inspo set. I drew it out and kind of made it up as I went and took elements that I liked from nails that I've seen, and these are easily my favorite nails I have ever done. I did my other hand off camera, and someone told me why they turned out way better when I was even painting with my non-dominant hand. I'm ending with my very favorite cuticle oil from Amazon, and here's the full reveal of my new nails. I am so happy and proud that I switched things up and actually challenged myself because I got the cutest nails out of it, but let me know what you guys think. As always, thanks for joining me on nail day. Love you guys.